That's just how they escalate.
Wait, Aaron, you didn't change the
thumbnail?
Yeah.
You're right, I did not.
You should do that. Hi, guys.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
I gotta change the thumbnail.
Perfect.
That's good. I like it. Change thumbnail.
Hope that doesn't take hours for you to find, 'cause we are running out of time, and I like trains, and I will.
How are we running out of time? You didn't think that one through, did you?
I was trying to lambs. So we already recorded an episode of this like a minute and a half ago.
Yes.
And it's been great.
I mean, we started recording like an hour and a half ago, but.
I mean, yeah, but we just finished like a minute ago.
So
Someone's watching.
But yeah, that's just the
is that just us watching?
No,
us, like,
I don't think so. But that's just the natural progression of things. It's Doki Doki Literature Club, which immediately escalates into Doki Doki Panic, which then goes to Doki Doki Universe.
It's the Doki Doki like cinematic.
It's the DDC. The Doki Doki Cinematic Universe.
You should scroll up so we can keep an eye on the comments.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the thing that is that.
Not that anyone will ever know.
Unrestrained. Clouds.
Here.
Tragedy.
Doki Doki.
Agonizing.
Strawberry. Agonizing strawberry.
Death.
Agonizing strawberry death. Uncanny.
Pink. No. It's like the closest bad thing that I have. Oh look, more climax.
Uncanny judgment.
Climax.
Uncanny judgment fireflies.
Because they're uncapped. Atone.
Milk. Atone milk.
Atone for your milk.
Party.
Horror.
Kawaii. Oh, there's socks again.
Extraordinary.
Parfait.
Extraordinary parfait. Portrait.
Headphones.
Extraordinary parfait headphones.
Melancholy. I'm going the dark route.
Also, where is the other one?
She doesn't exist. Melancholy.
Melancholy chocolate.
Melancholy.
After the chocolate climax sucks.
I mean,
it got really melancholy.
This is the sequel, the official sequel. And
Chocolate
finally,
graveyard.
And finally, it just ends in despise. Also, I hope you noticed the bouncing mechanic there.
What?
Did you notice the fact that every time you clicked on a certain word, one would be like, yeah, that's a good one?
No.
Yeah, there's actually a mechanic. You're trying to win specific ones over.
I appeal to all.
All across
with my
the
chocolate
board.
climax sucks.
We're a crowd pleaser.
Another day passes.
It's time for the club meeting already. Oh boy, here with this shite.
I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room
usually seems peevy.
Hi, Ja. Sorry.
Looks like you're in a good mood today. It's really easy being in the club. Are you gonna read? I see. That's pretty simple.
Simple thing, you get into the mood. Whoa.
I guess it's just all.
But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
No thanks.
It's
Butt snacks.
I'm
I go a cappella. Eh? That's not like you at all.
You're always hungry.
I have my reasons.
I'm going on a diet. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh? What? Why that? all of a sudden?
No
No
reason,
reason, really.
I just
I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out.
Aww.
I knew it. Knew it.
I can see right through you, Sayori. You have no
It's not
stomach.
fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Bask in your sin.
Yuri suddenly giggles. She says out loud.
Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I just glanced over the stream. That was terrifying.
Oh, also, I should probably... Hold on. Check, check.
Check to check. Riggedy wreck.
I'm just going to turn that down a little bit.
Okay.
That's going to make their lives easier.
No, it's not, because then they have to listen to more of my voice.
So,
What am I doing? What is this? Why am I doing it?
I don't know why you're jacking off the brandy
I'm
bottle.
not. First of all, I'd like to point out this bottle is empty.
Yes.
Second, gonna take it very... Aaron, I don't know why, but he has like several... Like, he has literally on his shelf, he has like a line of empty,
bottles?
cleaned out alcohol bottles for no apparent reason.
And a single one that's not cleaned out.
But I'm not holding that one. Also, there's plastic ones. What is it with you and bottles in general?
I like bottles.
Anyways, I was yelling...
Where do you see plastic bottles?
It's glass?
Yes.
It's a glass stick.
It's a glass stick?
I'll let it slide.
It's just glass.
It's the glass stick.
It's
It's
just
not
glass.
glass.
It's
But
just
I'll-
glass.
It's just barely glass.
I can't
it's
get the
like-
ball to jingle. Ah, the balls are stuck. I got a ball bottle. They're Ramune bottles.
Fun. I goofed.
You did.
What were you doing? I was yay.
Yuri! Tell Ja to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Fucking judge, jury, and executioner over here.
Judge, Yuri, and executioner.
I'll give you that one. Did I just... I didn't mean that.
Yes,
Got
I
too
did.
absorbed in my book. I'm the judge, Yuri, and executioner. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you.
And it's fast when you make fun.
That's... There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Time to go commit 10 pockets.
Wait, what? I now have to accept the revolution?
Game.
Okay.
I think the devs did a goof.
Retribution?
Ah.
That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside us, isn't there, after all, isn't there?
Eh. I'm just kind of standing here awkward.
Don't let her fool you.
Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. I get like one voice in this situation. After all, she told me you guys she's bringing me to the club before she even told me what the bottle full of club.
But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes.
It's because cupcakes are delicious.
Nat needs to show up now. So I had to trick Nat into making them. Come on,
Well,
give me
give
more
her
credit
credit
than
for
that,
that,
Sayori. Oh, shit.
Just duel.
Pwap!
Did we just slap her?
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle?
Praise
It's because
Jesus.
I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna
give
give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though.
Not. It's so nice of you for slapping me in the face with a cookie.
Yeah, I'd be happy about
Sayori
that.
hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it.
That's the statement. Yuri rapidly tears up the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper. She just cried on it. She just cried on it until it opened.
Yeah,
You said tears.
Her tears are acidic. She has alien tears.
So good.
So good. Sarah needs to do like ads.
Oomph. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Nice. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Bloody bombs.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes back behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her.
Get your bloody hands off me! Ah, Jesus! I got it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her.
Get off me!
Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. You sneaky bitch.
Oi! Hi! Did you seriously just do that? You get off my cookie!
Mouthful, Sayori trots
I
away
am
to
going to break a
safety.
bottle over your head.
Yuri and I laugh as well.
Guys, you're such a kid sometimes. Monaco, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Monica isn't in the club room.
Monica in the club room. Oh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
What?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. It's fine. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me? What do you want about?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm
I
super
read
sorry.
I'm super horny again. What is with my brain?
Why do you keep saying sorry is horny? That sounds rapey. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend, after all. You're so strong-willed.
Life boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me.
Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study. I didn't get to study all. To be honest, I just kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. Always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better. I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. Oh, that's so cool.
I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ja. Monica smiles sweetly. It's like a Pokemon move.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
do not worry. I've been practicing for a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share one once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. God damn, you with your big words. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie.
It's just a cookie.
Yuri's back to her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
And going into the closet. Man. Looks like no one
Woman.
wants to be bothered today.
I slumped down on the nearest desk.
How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me.
But I'm feeling a little too tired to read.
I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
Eh? What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this?
Sayori is taking this really seriously. She's right here deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Free food will always do the trick. What kind?
Ah, well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would
That's a
love
bad
to do
choice
that.
of food.
I don't know.
I mean, put it in combination with something else.
Steak and cupcakes.
Cup steaks.
No, I didn't mean put the steak in the cupcakes.
Cup steaks.
Dude, steak with icing on it.
Ew. I've had that before. It's not great.
That sounds amazing. I'm gonna put ice cream on steak one day. It's gonna be great.
That is good.
Ice cream and steak is great.
Yes. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That'll work out perfectly.
It was your idea.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things.
I kind of wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Just opens eye.
Hello, eyes.
Ooh, ah! Ooh, ah! Come on, get down with the sickness. Oh, my eyes find Sayori's face filling my vision.
I nearly fall out of my chair.
Yeah, that's a
Sorry.
jump scare.
Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. It's
Sorry,
your
not
fault for
sorry.
sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does your school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you?
I mean, I haven't slept.
Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have
over
less time for
24
anime,
hours.
you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud.
I glance over my shoulder.
See if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Eh? Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many
I mean-
days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Knew it. Come
I like
on.
you just have the mouse permanently resting on it. I'm just gonna move that over. At least give me.
At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that.
Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Eh. Shit. How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Looks like your hair is sticking out all around here.
Is that not normal? Ah!
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out.
Dope.
Man, you really need a brush for this. I've never brushed my hair once, and it looks great.
False. My hair is
Correction,
just...
It looks great as long as I say it looks great.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I feel you. I won't fall for that. I know hair, man. I know curly hair. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Jesus Christ. We're the fashion police. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Jesus Christ, we really are the fashion police. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. No one's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Yeah, fortunately, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a
Hey, you
fuck.
meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
It's, quite frankly, none of your business. Eh?
Damn.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Whoa! Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
This is so funny.
What? I'm having trouble reading it from here. That's what? What?
What is?
What is?
Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Also, are you 40 foot tall?
Apparently. What are your feet?
I don't think those are shoes. Eh?
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid baka.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this.
I'm not. I don't
Aren't
like
you?
you. Not really. I mean, I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest.
You're an idiot.
Yes, you are.
Does this thing even
ever
fit you?
properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud! Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like this?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sari hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sari puts her arms around her waist and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that?
And why are you
You're
saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anybody else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things!
Yeah?
This hurts.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jesus. Just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. Guess I'll
It's
just
a
get
deal.
the whiskey.
Eh.
Get the whiskey, get me to bed faster.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Eh?
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Cock blocker. Joe!
Ja.
I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fell son enthusiastic, Sayori just still trots away to retrieve her poem.
Who should I show my poem to first?
We can go... We haven't seen Yuri in a while. Let's...
I feel like she'll enjoy this a lot more. This is pretty good, Ja. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday?
I guess you could say that.
I was also a bit surprised by how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. It's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have,
I said that was like an AA
well, an
meeting.
example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote today? Your nods and finally hands me your poem.
Timidly. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and affects that much more light come off my cutting blade. I can't barely read this.
My
The
cutting knife. The very same light
that glistens in the eye of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited.
So perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal.
The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. I like cutting things.
Everybody likes cutting things.
I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah. If I take it at face value, I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Jaya?
Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is...
The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. You might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad to see that you're a good listener. We have not been streaming that long, and I'm already about to pass out.
That's your problem, Aaron. How even? Has the game just slowed down that much for you?
My brain just doesn't want it.
We've got to keep going now. We've committed to a stream.
Who should show my do poem to next?
Let's go Natsuki. It's either Natsuki or Sayori, but I feel like your voice needs a break. Actually, no, Monica. Monica. I got this. My eyes hurt.
I got some questions.
Hi again, Ja.
I'll hit the button.
I assumed you would.
How's the writing going?
Oh. Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't go.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright.
Alright.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
I like how half my damn poem was dark and unrelenting and the other half was happy and bright and sunshine. Ah, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. If you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
Sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can know that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knows if someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? I know, but I've committed. I've committed to not wanting to move my arm. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
No, you shouldn't.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise.
I swore this was the intro to Walk on Water at first.
The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
No, that's the previous save. Oh, it shows save like right at. It's even a little more abstract than your last one, though.
That's crazy weird.
This is the way I wrote. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No,
Also,
I never said
freaked
that.
out when you said go back because I didn't want to have to speed click our way back here. That would have been a pain.
I mean, you can hit the skip button to skip through dialogue you've already read.
I mean, yeah. You before, I guess.
It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
It's kind of like playing with my space on the page. Choosing where and how to space your words. Hold
on. I legitimately can't let that go.
It's not gonna do anything.
That wasn't that long ago.
Oh god, this is way farther back than you realized.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
Oh god, it's not fine.
I remember the choice. There we go. Oh god, we're gonna have to go back through the thing. Aaron, we can't do this. Aaron, you've changed it now.
Yeah, but I already have a save.
I mean, good point.
I just want to see if anything changes. Whap.
Got speedrun time. Just skip straight to Sayori, first of all.
You mean Monica?
Yeah. Aaron, you skipped right past it.
I didn't want to read the poem.
But that would have had... You should have checked it. And now you're also past dialogue that we even read.
That's so weird. No, the dialogue changed.
No, it didn't. This is further dialogue. You goof.
It's not, though.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Yeah, because I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. It's kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of explains by space on the paper.
Yeah.
We read that. It's almost like magic. The way that I wrote those lines make me feel like they're trying to speak.
I was gonna
over the
say,
noise.
she had a couple different lines before this, but these are the same.
So it's always no, lines are the same.
Not entirely.
How do you know? It's going by as a blur.
Because I read fast. Yes, I can read that fast.
Never mind.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing
tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even... I could have swore I saw something happen to your face. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
So save before making decisions. In other words.
That's fine.
It's probably a good plan.
Should I give your voice more rest?
Go for it. My voice is fine, I'm just tired.
Okay. I'll click.
Oh my goodness.
Damn you.
I didn't hit anything that time. I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayori.
No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Metaphors.
Jeez.
Jesus. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this.
Before choosing the next one, save.
Maybe even that too. 'Cause
On the second
there's only
slot.
there's only one choice left.
Yes.
We did Yuri, Monica,
Yes.
Sayori.
I mean, you still want to save.
Why?
Frequently.
There's no decision.
Doesn't matter. Save frequently.
No.
Save frequently.
Screw you.
Maybe even Natsuki's.
I got this. Hands off. Yeah. Don't save. No. Bastardo. Stop saving.
Why you do this?
Because you don't need to constantly save. It's annoying.
You do.
I mean, I actually don't know. But I don't like it. That's an idea that annoys me. I don't want to.
We were literally just told that we should do that.
I don't want to like, dude. I don't want to try to go back and Easter egg comb.
Neither do I.
I can
That's
just
how the game works.
I mean, actually, not necessarily.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Wait, what?
I read that as me.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it.
I think I understand you better.
I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a
It's a
job.
job.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings and shit. Siri hugs the sheet against her chest.
You're so weird, Sayori.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
It's good. That's sound logic.
It's a good poem.
It's a good poem right there.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing.
You'll do me, and I'll do you, and we'll do
What?
shit.
That's a good poem right there.
You said that all of the backwards. You'll do me, I'll do you. We won't wait.
I just realized. Nope, that's what I meant. Yep. This is exactly how you quote people. Yeah, maybe, honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place, and I don't understand what English is.
Yes. Me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? What?
You click on the game again. It's the circle.
This was your fault.
This was not my fault.
Yes, it was.
I've clicked nothing.
You nudged me.
You have the mouse.
But you nudged the table.
I nudged nothing.
You mean like you literally just did?
I've nudged nothing.
I nudged nothing. Whap!
I'm nudging nothing.
If that just broke everyone's ears, I apologize. Hold on, let me do it again.
So why don't you
Try giving it some.
Oh, you want to write something for me? It's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and
Happy,
sad?
sad?
Smad.
It is my...
Sappy.
I can't see...
You liking
living-
something sad, Sayori.
Well... I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm just getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Japan.
Okay, you're good.
Ooh, barbecue sauce.
Let's just go write that down then. You can read the poem now.
Hold on. Wait, what? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshines, all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all alone, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. inside my head. Holy crap.
Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect anything like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings
That
recently.
explains the whole Monica. Nudge, nudge, hint, hint. Read the poem. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Always.
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like shit. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like a magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh?
I hope you keep it. Ah!
I'm so happy about that. What did you think that was?
I don't know. I suspected bugs. I suspected insects, therefore I panicked. Don't hit the space bar. No.
Yeah.
Writing is the best. Except when your friend is an arse.
Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Oh, don't get ahead of yourself.
Sarah has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Pessimistic? What should I show my poem to next?
Well, you have fun. You hit the spacebar for a bit. I'm lazy again. Huh. Okay, or don't. That's fine. You're just spiting me now, aren't you?
No, I think we should save.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say this is any better either.
It's a bee.
Aaron's playing with, I do believe, Play-Doh, and he's very happy.
It's just a wax. It's just a ball of wax. You get off like
Get your
cheese.
legs out of here.
Don't hog all the leg space in the room. Jesus Christ.
I'm not.
Dude, you literally have all of over there. Get out of it. Back away. Gone, thoughts. Wow, Luigi. Aaron's having fun.
Ah! Read.
I did.
Right.
Oh,
P
you what?
I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you...
Hey! What makes you...
Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Finally, my genius has been recognized.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Saroi's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Siri has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh. That was
That
a
was a
little...
little unnecessary. Think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other, and each other, if each of each other, we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't got it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders.
That's adorable.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One day I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Feels that's a metaphor. Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward to this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realizing how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
You know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter if it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. And it is only now that I am trying remotely to make you sound even remotely female, but that's besides the point. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Eh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really?
Well,
I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding her words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
I'd say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
This is 90% dialogue in game.
Yeah, it really is.
And you're just saving.
Because this is Monica.
Okay, everyone.
Okay, everyone. Well done reading each other's poems, right? I want to commit suicide. This is taking forever. I've done the next play today, so everyone could come to the start of the
hello, guys, friends.
Let it be stated that I said I want to commit suicide.
Yeah, what?
Not that you should. You shouldn't kill yourself. I should.
Kill
You're
yourself!
No. Don't do. Fly.
Don't do that. I have something extra planned today, so.
I should though because I'm worthless.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're all going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
This.
I don't think it is, but
I know.
Are you kidding me, Monica?
Yes.
You didn't start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did.
like so she's chewing her lip.
Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Nat. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. Ow!
I apologize.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago, or haven't. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. Well, oh well, no time to take it back, so I'm sorry. Please do it anyway.
My brain ceased functioning.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. I'm pretty sure I just poked you directly in the eye.
And still am.
I'm just holding it there.
The more people who perform.
But I'm rather impressed by you because you have the steadfast determination to just stare right into my fingernail. Like, props. But anyways, and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the Literature Club is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings.
And poking people in the eye.
Being intimate with yourself.
God, you were durable.
Finding new horizons. With being intimate with yourself. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today.
Specifically the self-intimacy. I don't know what a specific is. Specifically.
Specific time.
Speaking of which.
Oh, Ross is probably ready.
Yep.
So just right. How long have we been streaming?
About an hour. Don't you want to share that with others?
Once this like segment closes up, like
Oh, good lord. To inspire them to find the same feelings.
that brought you here. I know you do. All right. I know we all do. And if that takes standing there for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Well. Natsuki Yuri remains silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Yuri. God!
Well, maybe.
Well, maybe not, but
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with it. Get it over with. Something like that.
Phew.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? I don't know what this voice. She just got to dance around and everyone else is expecting faces.
Guess I don't really have a choice.
I hit the voice acting button.
Hey, that's that was the off button.
Huh.
Ow. Ahaha, that's everyone. Here we go. Gotta get high pitched. That's everyone.
I would do female voice as well.
You're the best, Yuri.
This is good.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Not lie! Monica.
Monica,
Oh wait, that's your voice.
this is too sudden.
Well, if you can recite your poem in front of the club, if you can't, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
No.
Don't worry.
Be happy.
As a little song I wrote. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. There's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Do not worry. Be happy. Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebooks to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Handstands behind the
The
podium.
poem is The Way They Fly. Please don't drag us through every poem. Please.
Is the way they fly.
Ahem.
Ahem.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Oh, thank God, it's just details. She knows exactly how to apply emotions. So she's done before. She's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sarah looks amazed. Your eyes and the text expression on her face that I don't understand.
Orgasm.
And finally, Monica finishes her recitation. Apparently, Natsuki had far too much
Farting?
of the whiskey.
He was farting.
She was farting.
The four
And
of us
apparently she
applaud.
had far too much of the whiskey.
Far
Monica takes a breath
too
and
unhappy.
smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri closes sheep's hair for a few hands and stands up.
And hand stands up. Keeping her
Yuri
head
will
down.
shoot out your exposed podium.
This
Exposed.
poem is called
Yuri glances at each of us. You
can do it, Yuri.
I believe in you.
It's called After Image of a Chocolate Climax. Suck.
And,
Yuri's voice shakes as she begins reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting on so much effort as Yuri gets past the first couple lines? Her voice changes! It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her unquivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and
She's a
structures.
fierce, confident woman that don't need no man.
Suddenly, she's finished.
Wow. That was fast. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh,
I
there
read-
goes
Yo!
gravity!
I read that as Yuri's neck snaps back into reality.
Oh, there goes gravity!
Oh, man.
And glances around as if she bewildered even herself.
It's
up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. The recognition! I'm done. But she was so off as we
applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her boobs and rushes back into her seat.
Kind of like the position.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ha ha. Sorry, I giggle.
Sorry.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way.
I see. Okay then.
I like how you get a little like, I see.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it
really
feels like her
soft.
soft voice was made into a perfect mashed potato. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery, like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice, what do you mean? Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and through and through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Ja liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it must be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Eh, I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Hey? Don't make me go before Ja.
It's like, don't make me go before
Ja.
just passes out.
Quintessentially now, I've reached the epiphany for Natsuki's voice. Just take a chipmunk that's like 6 years old.
Take a drunk Skyrish chipmunk.
Skyrish chipmunk. That's exactly it.
Skyrish.
It's not like I could compare to you guys anyway. Alright,
Might as well let
Ja lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
It's fine. She's right. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Yo, guys. Yo, they make a perfect height scale.
Yeah. This is
Every time they stand in a line,
it's
I
a
just
4-bar
know.
battery signal.
Every time
They've never stood in a line in that order.
They haven't. Every time they stand in a line, I just notice things.
Every time they stand in a line, it's always been Sayori here, Natsuki here, Monica here, and Yuri over here.
Also, let it be stated, colorations goes from darkest to lightest. Boob sizes, largest to smallest. Heights, tallest to
This
shortest.
pleases me greatly.
Everything is very...
And then it also goes from tidiest and like pristine to like childish almost.
It's like, it's very for actually... That one's a little less...
That's what I meant. It's like, do.
You
Yeah.
messes up that last one, that's okay. I like it. This makes me very happy.
Also, longest to shortest hair. And they just really ordered this. And also the bows. Well, I mean, starting from here, she doesn't really have anything.
She's got like a tiny band if you look closely.
Yeah, but it goes from like big floofy to like mid floofy to like.
You have A at the beginning and A at the back. I guess she also has the ribbons.
Yeah.
So.
Chicka wop wop.
I guess if you actually. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own, well, so once I finish, I receive flaws. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Am I getting alcohol poisoning just from holding this bottle? No.
Maybe.
I was wondering why my eye was hurting.
Maybe.
I'm gonna stop. I actually should. It's physically impossible because alcohol is a liquid. Unless I were to take a bath in it, which I'm not.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
All right then.
Also, this bottle's been cleaned out, so wait, definitely not alcohol poisoning. Never mind.
That just leaves you Nazi.
That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki regardless gets our receipt. This poem is called. It's called. Why are you looking at me?
That's a nice poem title.
I love it. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Go ahead and jump.
Jump. Dun 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 dun.
Why'd you just slap yourself in the middle of that? Is this the self-abuse jump?
The song is literally about committing suicide. So, oh, can't you see me standing here? I've got my back against a wrecking machine. Don't you know what I mean? Oh, might as well jump. Did you never catch that?
I mean,
The whole thing's about like a dude on top of a big, like tall building.
I mean, I also never really
And he's
heard.
debating jumping off of it.
I mean,
And the main singer's like, might as well jump!
I mean, I only ever heard the chorus.
Do a flip.
Do a flip!
Go ahead and jump!
I've only ever actually had the chorus play for me because apparently nobody actually wants to play the actual lyrics, so.
I mean, it's a good song.
I mean, yeah.
It's also played very commonly in bed commercials with kids jumping on them. It's about suicide. Anyways, the poem's called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath.
Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it.
And the rhythm and the rhyme.
And it's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Ah, well.
Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. It's just my friends. It's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
That's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry much. You won't have much to worry about it, but that said,
I just skipped it to save you.
It might be hard. My eyes are hurting, but I hope that all of you have an idea what it's like now. Then you really might know what it's like. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the fest.
Before the fez.
Okay? I'll be making pamphlets to maybe know ahead of God.
I've given us a brain.
What
you'll be God?
You'll be reciting.
Let you know ahead of God.
Well, you'll be right.
Jeez.
Jesus. Should probably find some other poem.
Exactly.
Instead.
Jesus. That's fine too.
That's fine too. I don't know why I'm playing with a controller. I've already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all the effort for the club. With the blast of the club, it makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. Oh, thank God, do we get to leave? I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well.
It's been working
out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it.
Gotta try my hardest. I wanna be. It's time for the sake of this club.
If it's for the sake. For fuck's sake.
And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez,
Jesus, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
Must be a little nice, though. Well. It's okay, Jack. Yeah. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already.
I'll walk home with Sayori once more.
I like.
Why do I feel like shit's about to hit the fan? It might be because Matt specifically said it's about 2 hours in, but
Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, you want to keep going?
yeah, just a little bit.
But today, hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
so let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Okay, now might be a good time to save. New slot.
I mean, I don't really need it in a new slot.
Okay, well just don't overwrite that slot. I mean, what do you want to say?
Probably, I don't know.
I'd still walk home with Sayori, cause screw Yuri, but I like Sayori a lot.
I like Yuri too, though.
Sayori's so happy.
Yeah,
I like happy people.
I like sad people.
Well, that's your thing. I feel as though Natsuki is the odd middle ground here. Actually, no, she's just angry and drunk. What? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Aw, she hates me now. You can see it in her face.
No, just go, yes, I'm sure it's fine. Probably.
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
I mean, I'm guessing.
I mean, that has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it.
Jesus. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing these things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. And yeah, then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Jesus Christ, it's just walking home, mate. Oh, God's sake. Here you go, this shite. You go first.
I'm actually gonna try to go for a specific interest.
Nah, let's just go. Like,
I'm gonna try to appeal to Yuri.
no.
I mean, you can appeal to whoever, but
We're just gonna end up clashing.
yes.
It's fine. Grief.
That was not who I expected to enjoy that. What?
Nothing. Keep on. Keep on dancing.
Keep on dancing?
Keep on flying. Let's go. Pleasure, because I'm pretty sure I know who that'll hit. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Existence?
That would be a Yuri thing.
Yeah.
I'm sort of halfway appealing to either both Sayori and Yuri.
And
I'm playing both sides of the fence here.
Natsuki's just the weird, dislikable middle grounds.
Oh, she has a hardcore crush on Ja.
Natsuki is me, just very angry and occasionally Irish. Alright, well, let's see. Childhood. Okay, makes sense.
We have not chosen her once.
I mean, I could, but I'm trying to spite you at the moment.
Milk. We've always got to have milk.
Well, we're just going with what we have to have, then we also have to have lust.
So from this, she's very sexual. She's very depressing. Yep. Called that.
Rainbow.
I'm confused now. It's a dark rainbow. It's a rainbow of darkness. Horror.
Clearly you don't get things, but that's okay. So...
No, I mean, I get it.
Natsuki, kitty. Yeah.
I know vaguely what happens in general. That's all I know, though.
A few compelling options about.
Brutal.
Judgments. Kenji quote.
Wait.
Bad.
Wait.
What?
I'm dealing with time travel in my head. Give me a second.
What?
Hold on.
I can see Aaron just sitting here, just very, very quietly working something out. Something about a neck. Something about sperm.
Did you just say sperm?
Sure, buddy. Let's go with that.
We're just doing charades over here. Oh man, so.
Would you like to mute the mic?
No, because I don't want to tell you the little bit that I did hear too much of.
Except I already might know this a little bit too much of.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Wait, I kind of want to click on this to see who responds to it.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Interesting. I need... That's exactly what I thought. Okay, that solidified everything in my brain that I was trying to work out 10 seconds ago.
There's a little lesson in crippling depression.
Here's a little lusty, crippling depression.
Aaron. We have to. And of course it goes in Natsuki.
man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Wait. No. Wait. Okay, no. Okay. Okay. I was about to panic.
This is an all new day.
Were you practicing? Okay, sir. It's fine.
Whoa.
What?
Did it happen already?
What? You know something as well, don't you?
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination.
I'm filled with determination.
But I
But
guess
I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all. Wait, okay, I know what this part is.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I can't wait for the festival.
Well, I don't think it's the part that you think. It's not the part you think.
I hope
know why.
not.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah?
Please exist.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about that part of the festival. But it's a whole day of where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
That was ignored.
Squid? That's pretty specific. That's a pretty specific thing to look for.
Oh, come on.
Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides,
What do you mean by you of all people?
because it's right in your name.
Mon-ika.
Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Never mind.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Reactions aren't as fun as Yori's or Sayori's
Okay, she
anyway.
is mentioned.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her
Thank
face.
God.
You're
You're
spacing
spacing
out
out.
again. Reading, sir.
Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori
Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright, if you say so.
I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else.
The conversation's already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently.
Yeah. I was hoping it wasn't her, but...
Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica,
Unfortunately.
who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. It's not quite right.
Ja, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange. You?
What? Oh, have you noticed anything about Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Like directionally, or... Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today.
Oh, you think so?
I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. Well, I'm surprised I'm the one asking you, Ja. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
Oh, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-beings of my club members, you know. Oh god.
Hold on. Oh god, I'm stuck. Help.
Oh, hey, Patty.
Oh, hi, Pat.
How are you stuck?
I'm not stuck anymore. Hi, Pat.
Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Are you sure about that? Are you
sure
sure about that? Hey, Pat, potato patty po. She
Pat.
seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure?
About that.
Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ja.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Hey, Patty, what's up?
It's been a long time
We've
since
got a
I've
thing going on.
This is Doki Doki. This is the first. You're the first person who's gotten here. Congratulations. You weren't a free nothing.
Have you seen anything on Doki Doki Literature Club?
I probably shouldn't say too much, but
That was well timed. Oh crap. Aaron.
Yes.
Pat.
What? Anyways, hello.
alright.
Okay, Patty. Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know.
She's been so much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What?
Noah.
No.
Nani?
Mommy? Sari is always like that.
Let's see your high, Pat.
I'm adjusting the boom mic.
She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different from now than it has always been.
You're so funny, Ja.
I am funny, aren't I?
I am also funny.
Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Exactly.
I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway?
Called it.
I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said.
I called that from the beginning, though.
I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Monica Walkles, like, smiling meaningfully. I know she said not to forget about it.
So, Patty, does this look like a psychological horror game to you? Because that's what it's labeled as on Steam.
I just said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. My ear hurts from having my headphone rest in an awkward position.
Wait, hold on. I just want to make sure I have that available for when I need it.
What?
Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the
Wait, have
room where
what
Sari
available?
is sitting. Display capture.
Oh. Ah! I watched her kneel down next to Sari and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice quiet so that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sari told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else.
So you shouldn't do that.
But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this.
Precisely.
Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Ah!
Trust me.
That's what you think, Pat.
It will be psychologically horrifying in approximately 7 more hours. I'm joking, by the way. I have no idea when it's gonna start. Probably soon.
Probably. That's what we've been saying for 2 hours now, though. Possibly.
Yeah.
3.
I know for a fact that it does start. I know that much about the game. But it's too much to say out loud.
Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched?
Maybe because you are!
I glance around the room.
Say.
Different safe.
That is a different save. This is where I made the choice. I'm on save slot 3 now.
I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice you're peering at me from over her book.
Keep reading, Boop.
But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Oh, nice. Music change. I didn't
mean to bother you or anything.
Lex, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. Oh, I'm sorry I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seemed a little bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her?
Oh. That's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just
reading.
Sorry.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Yes. Except in the case of you, Aaron.
There are many untold secrets with me.
No, there are not.
There are a few. So you think
Bourbon?
that's not a secret?
So you think that there might be something behind it after all? Wait, what?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person.
Okay, game.
Her
you
mannerism.
have to pound the vibes in.
Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. We don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something.
Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves.
Am I an enigma?
And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at misunderstanding and understanding my own feelings. I'm a simple guy, you know, I misunderstand my feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. I nearly said over-sophisticated.
It's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. As long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. Just be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone.
I am very upset.
Why?
at everything in life right now.
Why?
Because shut up, that's why.
After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. This entire thing is one room. Why don't we say our poems now? Okay. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems, and I do the same.
I'm so tired.
What?
I make eye contact with Monica and
Does.
she smiles at me.
I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Let's go directly to Sayori. She's gonna say, hey.
This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Ja.
Couldn't even get the whole motion. Even the hand motion felt like sad. It was just like it was like half done. It was just like, thanks. Sarah, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Yeah. Of course. Everything is fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's good.
Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay?
Hey, always be ready to take a nap.
I only want to see smiles on your face.
Charlotte, I can't do anything else. Well, alright.
I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah.
I
I guess
guess...
you're the ones who likes this one. I guess you're the one who likes the one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. You have to sometimes put up with me. I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Ja. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
There is trouble keeping your voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? Glance around the room to sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori? I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up.
Suri shakes her head.
Sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Ja. It's just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else.
I'd rather not. I'll just
I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
No. Sayori!
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't think that's David's true. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Well, that just happened.
Well, we're gonna go talk to Natsuki now because I need to be Irish and angry and drunk.
Let's do this.
I hope...
Ugh.
Hope there's a difference when I choose a different person.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. It's not as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad that you're trying a little bit.
Hey, sir, dialogue.
Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
No, gross. It's not like I care. It's that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even have to put up with you.
Ah.
Tsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Natsuki smashes you over the head with a whiskey bottle.
No, I know.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I lost too. It's just a couple shards of glass. You'll be fine.
How the hell do you call that scary? That seriously hurt. Maybe it was funny to hurt.
I don't think the paramedics are gonna agree.
I guess that's kind of the point.
Hey,
Should really watch my mouth around Natsuki.
yeah, you'll get cut. Anyway,
Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing ever happened.
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes away your worries. I'll be the beach that your daydreams about each day. I can't grammar. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. What? Dyslexia, apparently. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Dope. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. They got free drinks there. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. You're too smashed. Okay, just gonna skip his dialogue. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we both kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can really see you're doing that too. Maybe let's write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. I'm pretty sure I'm screaming into the mic like constantly. I'm sorry, Potty. Well, it's not like I see. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too.
Metaphorical.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that once in a while. Get out of the way here. At the very least, it was good practice. You wanna go talk to Yuri?
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna save. Well done, Jay. You have definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days.
Keep an eye on the chat.
Has my advice been helpful to you?
Well, yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore. But it's so great for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Jay?
Yeah.
Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself.
Oh yeah, I know how to get in touch with myself.
In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer.
Mm-hmm.
And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting.
Indeed.
That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Eh? Why me?
You're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so? Ugh.
Patty, once again, I sincerely apologize if I've been screaming right into the mic. Except I'm not sorry. Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking. Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
Alright. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the
Feel my
surface.
pain.
Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gay, rolling clouds. I think that's gray. An endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand.
I can see you making
salty
me pause.
air is
It fills me
therapeutic.
with joy for you to know
The
my
breeze
pain.
is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore.
Oh.
Evermore. Nevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an innate thing to write about. Fuck. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did.
I was clicking with the mouse. I didn't expect you to.
She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea.
Oh. Get mixed signals.
Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing.
Yay, Manika now. Save.
Well,
I know for an absolute fact that shit's about to hit the fan, so.
maybe not with quite the timing and precision that you think.
Hi, Ja. Hi, Ja. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It will also make me happy to see... Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Creepy bitch. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It makes me think of Sayori, like the one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
It's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing.
and farting in that general direction.
Yeah. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. Pretty sure I'm doing...
I think Patty got disinterested. Are you
Yeah.
still there, Pat?
No, he's gone. One watching. There were two when Pat was here.
Yeah, but the other one might have left.
No, that other person didn't exist. I don't think. I think that's you.
It doesn't count as me.
It's something. I swear you give yourself a reason. There was you. Whoa, Pat, you're not here. I'm guessing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. Producer's doing like a dolphin pose. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright.
I keep trying to project my own voice like a little deeper. Like with a little more chest.
You're falling into the me habit, are you?
Anyway.
No, I'm doing that specifically for the ja. It's more because I'm going into falsetto for all the other voices. Like this is Yuri's voice. And it's specifically meant to be soft and calm and everything like that. Then I go into my voice and I actually have to put in like fucking balls. Because otherwise it sounds exactly the goddamn same.
And Sayori is kind of
Sayori is just kind of, she's up here.
She's just like,
She's a bit, she's sweet. I mean, she's sweet.
I'm lightheaded.
Yeah.
And Natsuki goes talk like this. She's gonna be very happy and very drunk. That's what she got by. And then for Monica, you have to be, well, you have to be robotic, and then every now and again you gotta talk like this. I'll share my poem with you now. Right?
It's a good show.
It's a good show.
Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer.
All those ever sought, and here I am, a feather.
A feather. Lost
adrift,
adrift
I got it.
The sky.
The sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow.
And the hero never came. A fell wind blew
fall.
upon the land as Ganon took control of the land once again.
The foul wind blew upon the land as smog returned. And I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry
Quill.
gull?
Quill.
A quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Brutal.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
Are you still here, Patty?
No.
I see.
Never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Ah, yeah, that.
Yeah. This is a specific use of 2D. See what you did there.
Anyway. Here's Moniko's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Literature club. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three.
I don't like this.
It's fine.
I don't like this at all. This is probably a good cutoff time for... we'll go a little longer.
I mean, yeah.
We'll end this sequence. I said 2 sequences ago.
Let's go no further than 2:30 time-wise, all right?
I mean, if the sequence isn't quite over.
If the sequence isn't over by 2:30 recording time, then we'll call it.
Okay.
Dope.
Well, I meant like if it's not over, I want to finish the sequence, but it probably won't be much past that. We're all done sharing poems, right?
I mean, this particular sequence, but I think you're gonna want to keep going past that.
Meh. Why don't we start figuring out?
Sorry, gonna get my ball.
Hold on 1 second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jesus. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. That's a problem.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Yeah, no choice.
Yep. No shite.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Yep. Ah. It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Also, I just whacked my controller with a bottle.
Yep.
Where the heck does she run off to, anyway?
I thought she just went to...
Unmuted.
Oh, never mind.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
I mean, I'm actually being the one dicing here. It's the bugger next to me. Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright.
Seriously?
Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well?
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh! It's the curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we need a lot of them, and different flavors. Okay, I know where we are. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sari will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can we come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez. Jesus, even I can tell now. Because I'm really upset that you read, I'm eyes breaking. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations at home. So yeah, sure.
Atmosphere? The thing we breathe. About that. I love atmosphere. The thing we breathe. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at desk in stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ja. The one
The
Okay,
one
that's
who's
you.
truly useless.
Okay. For a second I thought that was her, and I was like, what?
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well.
No. It would really be appreciated. I would really be appreciated.
Is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ja may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway?
Sounds more like you're just making excuses for
Ja to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't. Just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ja to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jesus. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Ja, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. In that case.
Sayori. Okay, fine. But come on, we gotta pick Sayori.
I intended on it.
I mean... We're already neighbors, but Monica said...
Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jesus. Do you really hate us that much?
No.
Screw you.
I tried.
I know, I'm saying screw you to the game. I'm not helping Monica. I feel as though we can rule
Well,
this
if
out.
Sayori is with Monica...
But will she be, though? Trying to remember the sequencing. Ding, 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 ding.
Pretty sure I already know what happened already.
You're skipping ahead, trust me. I know how cards are gonna play with Natsuki, fortunately. Thanks, game theory. I have... But then again, that's also kind of... Let's think about this. But, that's gonna be very long. Yuri is a wild card, but that could go well. Or that could go horribly. And Monica just feels like a bad idea.
Monica it is.
Damn it, Aaron. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me.
Hold on 1 second.
Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us.
But...
You could voice
I
act.
agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well.
But Ja was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Oh, Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives? But what are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the one with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
It's completely false, Monica.
Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good a job if you make us work alone.
Boing.
Maybe that's true.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we'll need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Ja to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Ah!
Okay, I'm glad you picked some. Okay, so that gives me even more.
I, personally, don't know.
Let's see, I have the unknown factor, or I have the one that I know, but also I somewhat trust to go downhill. I don't know if I can make a difference by now. I want to set the same as her. That's the only thing. Will that help?
I'm already very confused.
I know. It's fine. I'm writing off of, like, the only good chunk of information I have on this game.
As am I.
Thing is, I have a slightly larger chunk than you, I do believe.
I don't think it's larger, I think it's a different chunk.
Probably. The thing is, I know where I am now.
I'm pretty sure I know where I'm at as well.
You're a little, again, you're skipping scenes a little bit. I think, if I know what I'm talking about, which I might not be. Pick Natsuki. I don't know if that's a good idea.
But Yuri looks all depressed.
Well, fine then, pick Yuri.
But Natsuki...
Will probably be the most useful helping out Yuri.
That was false. I'm terrible at writing things. I have shit handwriting, apparently. I wrote about chocolate climax socks earlier, damn it!
That's the best thing to write about.
Mimi?
Are you serious? Why would you?
That's okay. I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying. Ugh.
So you'll be helping out Yuri then? Ja.
Ja?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah.
I already said I will be fine. Okay. Everybody can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Ja? I guess you could say I'm interested in to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me.
What about you, Natsuki? Are you actually, like...
Natsuki.
What? Why's everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No. not what I meant at all. I...
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Ja picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it, I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad.
Tsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When Yuri has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it doesn't work, even in work perfectly, I can tell that she tries to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
Now,
They're just pounding that into our heads.
I kinda appreciate it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. As well as the whiskey. And the whiskey cupcakes.
Aw. I believe you.
I make my cupcakes with whiskey. I'm just going to point that out. I douse the dough in whiskey. I hope that's okay. Is that legal?
I mean, yeah.
Dope. I'll see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time.
Alright, let's just get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. So to follow Monika and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other.
Eh?
Turn around.
Sorry. I realize that I don't have a way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. You're gonna exchange phone numbers.
Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. The sequence is going to go the same. Crap! Ah, I suppose that makes sense.
Yep.
But if you don't... You.
But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. Of course you would. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should make much either way, so we'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Oh crap, and hope I managed to make this.
Hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. What?
Yuri was talking about walking homes. Yuri's.
Yes.
Alright, let's get.
We weren't going to be able to change that outcome, Jordan.
Actually, well, I mean.
You're not able to change the outcome.
Well, I actually don't entirely know if that's possible. Is that a thing?
I am about 90% sure it's not.
Eh.
Mostly because of the way Matt worded it.
I'm not really as creative as you are. Don't frustrate yourself, Jack.
Yeah. I think we'll make
The
it
thing
very
is, though, once
productive
we get
tonight.
past that, we're gonna have no idea what's going on.
Yep.
Great!
I mean, I still have a mild idea.
I mean, you have.
But mine's more so how to solve puzzles rather than the actual story.
Then again, debatably, it's not puzzle solving.
Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. It's just to help you because that's what I want to do.
But,
You
and
think-
what?
You thinks is herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. Yuri, overthinking this. You want to point out when you're overthinking, right?
Eh. I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. Sounds like a sex doll. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
Yes. I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
Really looking forward to this Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. He's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds about this? I don't know.
Same reason I do.
It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Mom said, this is about the club. With a bottle full of bub, I have nothing to worry about. It'll go if I just go with it then.
It's not a good time.
It's already Sunday.
Holy shit!
Well, Jesus.
Well then.
You wanna call the stream here?
I mean, I don't know that that's the end of the sequence.
I mean, it's end enough to the sequence because there's like a mini goofage.
There's a thing that happens and I'm gonna wait for it.
No, it's too far.
No, I know, but there's something that's going to happen that I don't know what it is. I just know the way that it's structured, something small is gonna happen.
Dude, we can kick up another stream if you want. This is...
I mean, I'm honestly...
Dude.
Probably gonna sit in bed and play Overwatch after this, so...
Okay, well, I mean, we'll at least speed through dialogue then.
Yeah. I'll probably pull this back up another time, actually. But anyways, I guess that'll be it for the stream and or recording, whichever one you're watching this on, so...
And we will... I'd say we're probably gonna pick this up again.
Probably.
Probably, if we remember.
Yeah.
So,
anyways, bye guys.
Bye guys, hope you enjoyed.